Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing equity theory. Equity theory is a psychological concept that suggests that individuals strive for fairness and an evenness in their relationships, especially romantic relationships. I really like this because for some reason there are a lot of people out there who feel uncomfortable with the phrase gender equality, and they think that this means sameness, or that gender differences should just be ignored. So this is a great way to conceptualize a relationship between two differentiated people who don't have a hierarchy between them. Equity theory proposes that people compare their contributions, such as time, effort, and resources, and their outcomes, such as rewards and benefits, to those of their partner. When people perceive that their contributions and outcomes are equitable and balanced compared to their partners, they tend to feel satisfied and content with the relationship. However, when there's a perceived inequality or unfairness, it can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction, resentment, and strain in the relationship. Equity theory suggests that partners seek a balance between what they give into a relationship and what they receive from it, to see if their investment is really worth it. This balance is not necessarily equal contributions from each partner, but it's more the sense that there's a balance and reciprocity. They want to feel like it's fair based on individual needs and circumstances. People can contribute differently based on their preferences and their skills, but just overall, people feel like it's an equal relationship. What we care about is perceived equity. This means that partners in a romantic relationship perceive that their contributions and outcomes are roughly equal. This leads to satisfaction, mutual respect, and cooperation. They feel that their relationship is fair and balanced, legitimately fair and balanced, with each partner giving and receiving in proportion to their abilities and needs. One thing to really pay attention to is the under-benefited partner, if there is one, of course. This partner perceives that they're putting more into the relationship than they're getting out of it. This person is more likely to cheat. This imbalance leads to a lot of frustration and dissatisfaction on their part. So they're going to seek to restore equity by asking for more or giving less. The over-benefited partner is very happy with what's going on. The way they see it, they're receiving more from the relationship than they're putting into it. While this is initially very favorable for them, over time they start to feel really guilty about it. They might feel uncomfortable because they feel indebted to their partner. So they might try to restore equity by giving back to their partner. They might not even really communicate that they're doing this or ask their partner how they would like for them to give back. And it might be a subconscious thing. Equity theory suggests that maintaining a sense of fairness is super essential for a relationship to thrive. It's important for relationship satisfaction and longevity. Partners who perceive the relationship as equitable have more intimacy, satisfaction, a greater sense of commitment, more mutual support, and feel more invested in the relationship. Communication, compromise, and mutual respect are key. No one wants to feel taken advantage of. A relationship can be totally equitable and still look pretty traditional from the standpoint of gender stereotypes. Maybe he takes out the trash and she cooks. What's important is that it feels equal to them. They both perceive the marriage as egalitarian. I love it for conceptualizing relationships that look very traditional on the outside, but the internal arrangement is a democracy. So that's the basics of equity theory. Thanks again for coming to my channel. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel.